This is the Cougar Football Preview. Brought to you by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
There's no better way to erase the memory of last weekend, the tough loss to Cal, than to get a W over the Buffaloes. What are the three keys for the Cougs to get the win over the Buffs?
Yeah, the biggest thing, Chaz, is erasing that memory quickly and starting fast. You look at this game, whenever you have a game like you did against Cal, putting only 3 points up on the board, you want to come out here and you want to establish yourself early on. You want to get rid of that hangover very quickly. And Washington State has done a good job in the first half. They've outscored opponents by 57 points in the first half. And you look at Colorado, they've outscored opponents by 23 in the first half. Now, looking at Colorado's season, every game they have won, all 4 games that they have won, they have come out and won the first half and came out going into the second half with the lead. All 3 games they have lost, they've lost the first half. They've been down in the first half. They are not a good third quarter team, and teams separating that third quarter. So starting fast right away will be huge.
They've been in close games, too. The Buffaloes at halftime have been in tight games. It's funny that when they're up, they've won. When they're down, they've been losing. And they're off a really close game in Corvallis. What's your second key?
Yeah, number 2 is going to be containing their quarterback, Montez. He has 221 rushing yards on 76 attempts as a quarterback. 1 rushing touchdown. He has a long of 37 yards. So that shows that he can go. He can make some plays. He also has a receiving touchdown.
Yeah, they ran a trick play to him.
Exactly. So he's got some versatility to him back there. Now, I don't say that in containing him in just the running game, but the overall game. He is very elusive in that backfield. So when we have our shots to keep him in that pocket and to make those sacks and those tackles for loss, keep him in that pocket.
Is he a little like Jason Gesser crafty? Is that what we're working with here?
He's got some shiftiness to him in that pocket, and what that does is it creates that extra time for the receivers down the field. And not only can he run after he makes a guy miss, but he can escape that pocket, look downfield, make that big throw, and that's a big hit on a defense.
Let's talk to DeVar Darling about that. He mentioned that about you, so that's something to watch out for sure. What's the third?
Number 3 is get Luke Falk back on track. Get him back in rhythm. Being a quarterback, whenever you throw 5 interceptions, you got to come back out here for this game, and you want to establish yourself early. You want to find that rhythm, especially with one of your top receivers, Tavares Martin Jr. being out. Who are the guys that he's going to get in rhythm with? The running backs, the inside receivers, the outside receivers. Who will it be? Find that rhythm, get his clock in his head to throw that ball right around 2 to 2.5 seconds and have that rhythm. That's where he has his most success. And if he can do that, we can have a very, very successful day.
Over the last 2 years, each home team has won the game. The Cougs beat the Buffs in Martin Stadium 2 years ago. Colorado got the best of the Cougs last year in Boulder. We'll do a 7:45 kick on the air at 5:30. Alex Brink and Derek Dice from here in Pullman.
This has been the Cougar Football Preview. Brought to you by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.